Discourage. Discouragement is a mental disease. It is one of the most common afflictions of mankind. You can tell how big a man is by observing how much it takes to discourage him. Discouragement serves no possible purpose. It is simply the despair of wounded self-love. In a weak nature, discouragement soon turns to envy. I have promised God that no matter what comes, I would live on the mountaintop above repining, discouragement, and resentment. Pay as little attention to discouragement as possible. Pay as little attention to discouragement as possible. Plow ahead as a steamer does, rough or smooth, rain or shine, to carry your cargo and make your port is the point. Don't be discouraged. It is often the last key in the bunch that opens the lock. Discretion. An ounce of discretion is worth more than a pound of knowledge. One false move may lose the game. Great ability without discretion comes almost invariably to a tragic end. Valor is worth little without discretion. In a discreet man's mouth, a public thing is private. Discreet women have neither eyes nor ears. Discretion is the tact not to see what can't be helped. Thy friend has a friend, and thy friend's friend has a friend, so be discreet. Don't go to the doctor with every distemper, nor to the lawyer with every quarrel, nor to the pot for every thirst. Be always discreet. Keep your own counsel. If you do not keep it for yourself, you cannot expect others to keep it for you. The mouth of a wise man is in his heart. The heart of a fool is in his mouth. And he knoweth or thinketh what he knoweth or thinketh, he uttereth. Discussion. A good discussion increases the dimensions of everyone who takes part. Men are never so likely to settle a question rightly as when they discuss it freely. All bitter feelings are avoided, or at least greatly reduced, by prompt face-to-face discussion. Too much discussion means a quarrel. In discussing business matters with others, especially with strangers, it is better to discreetly let them do most of the talking. When you are talking, they are learning about you and your affairs, if you are dealing honestly with them. When they are talking, you are learning about them, and it is a pretty shrewd man who can talk very long without disclosing to you a great deal that he does not intend for you to know. He who knows only his own side of the case knows little of that. Contradiction should awaken attention, not passion, and encourage discussion. Disposition. The wearer of smiles and the bearer of a kindly disposition needs no introduction, but is welcomed everywhere. Beauty, madam, pleases the eyes only. Sweetness of disposition charms the soul. Good nature will get one to the top. Good nature settles our status in life. The happiness or unhappiness of men depends no less upon their dispositions than on their fortunes. A sunny disposition is the very soul of success, enabling a man to do double the labor that he could do without it, and to do it with half the physical and mental exhaustion. The soft, gentle natures are often the hardest to be subdued. They yield and fly back. Good nature is worth more than knowledge, more than money, more than honor to the persons who possess it, and certainly to everybody who dwells with them in so far as mere happiness is concerned. Most people are just like cats in that if you rub them the right way, they will purr, but if you rub them the wrong way, they will bite and scratch. Comprehend their dispositions with whom you deal, so as to know their intentions. Cause known, effect known, beforehand in the disposition and after in the motive. If your disposition is serene, you have not failed. You may lose position, money, real estate, but you are not a failure if people still love you and you them. The control of thought by the control of expression is based on the principle that the actor comes to live the part he plays. William James is the classic exponent of this method. Let me start again here. The control of thought by the control of expression is based on the principle that the actor comes to live the part he plays. William James is the classic exponent of this method. Says he refused to express a passion and it dies. Count 10 before venting your anger, and its occasion seems ridiculous. Whistling to keep up courage is no mere figure of speech. On the other hand, sit all day in a moping posture, sigh and rely to everything with a dismal voice, and your melancholy lingers. There is no more valuable precept in moral education than this, as all who have experienced know. If we wish to conquer undesirable tendencies in ourselves, we must assiduously and in the first instant cold-bloodedly go through the outward movements of those contrary dispositions which we prefer to cultivate. Smooth the brow, brighten the eye, contact the dorsal rather than the ventral aspect of the frame, and speak in a major key. Pass the genial compliment. Pass the genial compliment, and your heart must be frigid, indeed, if it does not gradually thaw. A man's collective dispositions constitute his character.